Halo pagi guys, welcome back lagi. Oke, pagi ini kita lanjut push divisi lagi. Tadi malam niatnya mau lanjut, tapi ketik guys. Aduh, kenapa nih nggak mau kenapa? Nih, dah connect lagi. Aja. Terus guys, apa nggak mau digerakin lagi? Di rumah, halo Mandre. Sekian, halo Pio. Apa nih? Ya, pagi. Kabel kayaknya. Nah, kabel baru bisa. Artinya Bluetoothnya udah lemah ini. Suara aman guys, suara aman, aman. Nah. Kita push sambil belajar lagi nih. Aman, oke, siap. Lupa guys yang baru bergabung, jangan lupa bantu like-nya. Thank you. Nah, kita cek ada lagi nggak ya vision pas atau skip passing. Habis. Nah, ini apa sih dia? Oh, ini fenomenal. Lo Pirlo. Oh, nggak ada spesial Pirlo ya. Header fenomenal sih. Ini oh, hari kemarin kita ada lu satu. Semoga hari ini kita ada lu. Chat. Bear. Aduh. Bilang. Tuh kita mobil.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be.
Game pertama.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Pass is intercepted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct and providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Nedved. Now it's Lewis. He's had a shot! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Neymar.
Here.
And the shot!
Asap. Bisa gitu.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it.
Ini
And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. There's the shot!
Yo.
And one more try!
Akhirnya.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Eto. Oh, that's neat. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Eto.
Allah.
Beckenbauer. And it's Luis Suarez. Pirlo. Rui Costa. Pirlo. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's in here. Turns and goes back, and the shot. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Eto. Now it's Eto. Lewis.
Itu dia terobosan. Terobosan insya Allah, guys.
And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular.
Oh.
Why complicate simplicity?
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing
Pagi
with it.
Om Venera. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Ngacau itu.
Oh, superb
Bahaya
reflexes
ini
from the keeper.
kemelut.
Good try.
Pagi guys semuanya.
Easily have been different. Italy have their third corner. And that should get the job done. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And that's been won straight back. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Indonesia heading towards the
Ya
half-time break.
ampun, jelek banget.
Very much in their sails.
Mana ya cara?
Luis Suarez.
Bola ke depan. Supaya tidak ada
Clearly
kesalahan.
disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Itu dia. Masih bot ternyata guys. Terobosan insya Allah.
Ratted again in double quick time. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
A case now of complete control.
Mantap. Pasang level berapa Om? Aku level 2. Orang pesan apa gak bisa tidur tuh? Orang person dong. Malah tadi malam pengennya live, cuman ngantuk banget. Ya ampun, gitu banget sih. Passing level passing 85 masih gitu loh. Passing 85, Rodri kok masih gitu ya?
The invitation was received with such a clever run and he had that defense in utter confusion.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And the first half is done.
Indonesia have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team.
Udah ubah loh, 85, 86 masih aja dia. Ini ada Van Dijk kalau nggak salah. Van Dijk nggak ya? Ini. Sabar.
Here we go again then. Nedved pinches it off him.
Dari bosku.
That's a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Alamak.
His teammates should be picking up on that and quickly.
Kepleset dia.
Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rummenigge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Kok balik badannya?
Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Hello. Nedved. Rummenigge. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Eto. Italy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Masuk dia.
Because they've
Ya,
got to be
bukan
ready
ke
to hit the
Suarez
mark
loh
on the
itu
counter
aku.
attack,
Pas
and that
kita
seems to be
pelan dia
the
jauh.
plan.
Pas kita
Then
niatnya
Rui Costa.
jauh dia pelan. Gol.
Lepjed.
Logis.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it's
Nah
not
kan,
out.
aku niatnya ke Neymar, dia ke Pirlo. Hai, logik ya football nih luar nalar.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Kaka is
Ini kayak
offering
main
some
pakai
sort of an
sepatu
apology
asli.
there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Neymar. Eto.
Ya Allah.
Italy needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Bangun doi. Teman lagi susah cari ini malah
And he was alert to
tidur
it.
di situ dia.
Kaka. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rui Costa. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rummenigge. Back in possession and ready to go again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cannavaro. Rui Costa, he does have an assist to his name.
Defensive fullback non epic yang bagus apa om? Konde yang gratisan tuh bagus.
Rodri,
Costa Curta, Pansos bah.
he's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and
Wih.
it was well played.
Terus apa lagi ya? Yang non epic, kartu non epic ya.
Lepjed.
Yang sering kulihat orang pakai. Yang dulu sih itu Konde yang bagus.
Messi. Messi's cross.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Neymar. Number 19,
Barella.
Rui Costa.
Karena kita nggak ada yang
The man synonymous with solidity.
Number 20
gratisan dulu Konde tuh defensif.
Mbappe.
on the field.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
22, Schneider.
Schneider could try cutting inside here. Cross is blocked. And
Defensive fullback yang Konde itu loh yang Barca gratisan.
Indonesia have their second corner now.
Dia diam.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Araujo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Great chance!
Depan gawang tinggal disikat.
A moment
Bagus
to
tuh,
try and
defensive
place the
fullback.
cherry on the cake.
That's a little off target. Great ball, and he's in here.
Tem.
Maldini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best...
Ambil konten nih. Kali ini destroyer semua. Anjir. Cepat. Ya. Ini apa dia? Oh, benar. Masih. Rui Costa apa kamu, bro? Ada. Saliba jumpingnya berapa? 83 kalau nggak salah. 80-an doang kok. Yang HP gede-gede banget. Pokoknya bola udaranya itu jelek ini Saliba. Bola udaranya benar-benar jelek kan. Ya, kalau digedein jantung jam iya itu ya. Tuh, lihat. Ini kalau digedein bisa, cuman itu jumping jadi kecil banget. Apa? Eventnya jadi kecil banget. Arteta yang lagi banyak yang pakai LBC, makanya mau nggak mau ya udah segitu aja. Dan juga sekarang kan bola-bola atas nggak yang terlalu gimana gitu. Selamat pagi guys yang baru bergabung, jangan lupa dibantu like-nya, bantu subscribe-nya. Thank you.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Good looking ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Eto. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Enggak pelanggaran, anjir. Nice.
Rodri reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind.
Luis Suarez! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And it's Belletti. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position.
Anjir.
And here's Messi.
Kena.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pinches it off him. Neymar. Floated through. It's Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tunisia with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Neither side yet able to find the net. Maldini. Pirlo. Laid back in. Pirlo. Chouameni.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Shevchenko. Great ball if he can get there.
Konde. Kasih nama.
Messi. And the shot! There it is!
Bos.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
22 minutes is number 9.
Warna.
Have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Eto. Oh, that's delightful. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the further he...
Luis Suarez! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know what was notable?
It's in!
Ah,
And the comeback is complete.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Chance!
ya
Loose ball now,
ampun.
there's a oh, he's been caught napping.
Tempatan besar loh.
Beckenbauer is there to clear.
Allah, Allah dia.
That is a little undercooked. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Xavi. Pirlo.
Oh,
And it's Eto. Chouameni gets across to intercept that. Xavi. Xavi will not want to lose out here, not against the great chance! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
bola kok
Well, if
gampang
ever you
banget.
want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, And now their chins are up.
Ini loh, astaga, kok bisa dia ke
The one
Suarez?
place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the
Jelas-jelas
keeper
itu
knew
Eto'o.
straight away he was never going to get to it.
Ada aja.
So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Ribéry driving through the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Half-time getting close now. Rodri is there and he can pick it up. We expected better and so did he. Oh, that's clever. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's
That was
Eto'o.
lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Stood on well to him there. It's gone for a throw-in. Xavi. Here's the whistle for half-time. But it has been a pretty crazy game so far.
Saling mengasah aku biasanya tak spam aja udah.
And the scoreline
Spam
on the line.
tek.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Kadang kalah juga
Terrific
sebetulnya.
half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Tries a shot! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Indonesia take the lead. And it's Neymar. Steaming on forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Platini. Platini takes control of it and he's on the move. Chouameni. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri, the man that is tenacity personified. Eto'o, and the shot! He has done it! 2 to the good, they have breathing space!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Indonesia take a 2-goal big chance! Hits one! Xavi. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. Real chance here. Oh, he's been caught on it
Yeah.
here.
Anjir.
Bastoni clears
Mana
it
dia?
away. Xavi. Messi. Oh, played right into his path. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Lama banget
Looked as though that
sih.
might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Xavi. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Xavi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This and Shevchenko! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Trameni. And it's Shevchenko. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's
Ay, apa itu?
eases him off the ball.
Tiba-tiba.
Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It is a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Corner number 2 then.
Xavi. Number 10. Trameni. Number 5. Suarez. Number 21.
Nice interception, well timed.
Itu dong.
Number 22.
Tunisia are looking to go forward now.
Coming on the field. Number 20.
Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to...
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Number 23.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Number 17. Rafael Leao. Substitution in progress.
And it's Maldini. Tunisia finding them. Luis Suarez! He should have put that one away.
Suarez should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Tunisia have their third corner. Safe to say, he's capable of better than that.
Harapu.
Oh, it's Rui Costa. Oh, what a ball! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he get away here? Looks to go up and over. Good read.
Astaga, kenapa aku nggak asik?
Shot a goal! And more and more and more. And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, it wouldn't stay.
Mbappe, he's got the shot away! He's got a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been
And can he finish? It's there!
Mantap.
How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
There will be 5 minutes.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Indonesia are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
5 minutes to add. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? It's in!
Anjir golnya tuh
And
bang.
it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? And there goes the final whistle. Indonesia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that.
Sudah. Timo gak dimarahin emak ya main PS terus. Emaknya udah meninggal Mas Ben. Fatoh juga pakai formasi kayak pas cepet tangannya. Yang mana? Pakai yang ini. Ini aku subtaktik sih. Tak ubah ke 4132. 222. Ya banyak yang pakai ini. Player Jepun juga pakai ini. Terlalu tinggi. Awal-awal tidur nih jam segini. Ya bisi loh.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Can he spark a counter here? That is a great pick out. It's loose. Who's going to get there?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Neymar, Lewis, and the finish! In for the pieces!
Anjay.
He's done it!
Listen, the big
CMF play, dua CMF play sekali apa om?
precisely the reason
Satunya whole
because
player,
they have a
satunya
habit of making the
orkes.
presence felt, and here we are,
Jadi
early stages,
paling nggak
still
satu
good,
biji itu
and
whole
he looks
player,
hungry for
satunya
more.
itu kasih box to box kalau nggak
And
orkes
he's
aja.
only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Supaya
It's not the best attempt by the
defense-nya
keeper.
lumayan
Got
lah.
the shot away!
Anjir, aduh bahaya ya. Anu ya.
Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Satu pilihan.
Thuram. That's really well
Kemana
maneuvered.
kamu bro? Ke
Tries to think it through. Messi, real chance!
untung aja.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Bisa.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty.
Jatuh dia,
That is
anjir.
a huge moment
Itu
in the context
diving
of the game.
asap.
France with this to level it up. And Chet pulls off a
Anjir,
sensational save.
diving kejauh.
Oh, once the save was
Berharap.
made, the change
Ya
to the
Allah
process
lagi.
could be hugely
Anjir
telling
apa
now.
sih ini?
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Nedved.
Nah, kacau.
Indonesia
Astaga.
leading here.
Astaga, apa itu?
1-0 the score.
Apa nggak jelas pas ini?
And into the
Dah
great
tak
gloves
sempat.
of the
Wih,
keeper.
thank you Bang Fian. Terima kasih banyak sudah di subscribe.
Beckham.
Thank you. Semoga lancar selalu rezekinya. Yang subscribe, bantu
Oh, good
like.
read. He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Apa sih?
Quality ball.
Baik.
And here's Beckham.
Woi,
Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
enggak Pak.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Platini. Now it's Eto.
Divisi 1 Bang.
Now it's Neymar.
Baru
Just
masih
eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side,
lagi
solid
coba
defense on the other.
OTW ke 2000. Gila loh.
Eto!
Wah,
Loose ball now, there's a
anjir.
chase on to retrieve it. And he was there to get
Bola
a
ribuan
vital
dah
touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number
Orang dapat
of
masuk
very
berapa
tall
kali tuh
targets to
free?
pick out from this corner.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Oh,
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Indonesia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
ya.
Again. Now that's well seen too.
Saya
He's cut it out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution
ya
of it not quite so.
ampun kena mulu ya.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the shot! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's
Masa
looking
dia cuma
safe.
dapat bola ribon doang mas. Bola
Well,
ribon
how's
mas.
that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just
shoots to
Awesome.
shoot. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Woi, deketan dikit, teman lagi perang di sana.
Quite squeezed that one
Ada yang mau
through.
deket.
And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Decent hit.
Yang baru bergabung, thank you guys. Welcome to the stream. Jangan lupa bantu like-nya, bantu subscribe-nya. Thank you.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Defending was strong and firm.
Mari bos.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's away.
Ya kok
That is expertly
si
dealt with.
itu jelas-jelas yang ke
Ronaldinho.
minutes has been indicated.
Turan. Eto. And here's Platini. He's
Buset.
pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see these situations as a...
Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to clear it. And here's Eto.
Mana bola?
Ronaldinho. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Indonesia go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Ya, pasnya
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Dixon. And here's Beckham. And it's Ronaldinho. That is a great chance! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch.
yang bener
Sumptuous second.
dong. Asyik,
Yeah,
asyik.
the touch before the finish is so
Wah,
often the
ini.
critical.
There's the hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about
Nanti
back-page
bisa mabar
headlines
kah
there.
bang? Nanti bang ya. Kita fokus push divisi dulu nih. Ntar kalau udah kelar baru.
Neymar. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pirlo.
Ya,
Neymar. Oh, no joy this time.
terhempas.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Stood up well to him there. Platini. And here's Eto. Pirlo. Pirlo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, super ball.
Kok dia flip flap?
Danger averted for now. That's been won straight back. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well,
Bangun.
I think it's pretty clear they've
Apakah mau
changed their
bertahan?
shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's heaved it away.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Eto going full steam ahead down the left flank, showing good feet. That's a corner kick. Indonesia have their second corner now. There's the clearance. France have the chance to go the other way. And he welcomes it in. That has been cut short. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Anjir.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel. Bale coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this caliber.
It's Pirlo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He could be in here. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Eto is onto it in a flash. And it's Bale. Bale going face to face with his great rival.
Ya elah, untungnya
But this
ya
is
masih
exactly the approach they
berputar.
have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So
Yeah.
he's given it away. Araujo
Video
kept
pernah.
aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Luis Suarez looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there. Keep calm
Astaga,
and carry
kenapa?
on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rodri. Nedved gets across to intercept that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lam spots it and intercepts. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Woi, passing salah terus.
And it's Beckham. Now it's... And the shot!
Gila.
And it's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Astaga naga.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look,
Ya.
if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Aduh, hai.
Substitution on the field. Number 91.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Number 14.
Cruyff. Mbappe. Yeah,
Yeah.
that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
21. Mbappe. Number 10. Johan Cruyff.
Van Dijk does well to get it back.
Berapa?
Bale.
You wonder if that's
Yo,
it now,
ampun,
but there
kena.
may be one
Oi.
more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Astaga.
Cruyff finds himself offside.
Hal sisa. Pares tuh.
Added
No,
minute has
that
been
is pretty
indicated.
much the end of that. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Anjir.
Mbappe looking to penetrate
Belakang.
opposition lines. Steaming on goal. Mbappe!
Itu dong.
And that may just do it. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Bener-bener.
Tunisia will take the... So that's it. It is all over.
Gila aja mau gol-gol kayak gitu.
Can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly...
Na. Lanjut lagi kita 100 poin 94 poin menuju 2000. Untungnya kita masih berpihak. Gyökeres.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of
Woi, jangan
instincts in
mundur
so
dong.
many
Kamu
of
udah
us.
maju
And we are
malah
glad to have you
mundur.
alongside us for it.
Nah, cek.
This place is living up to its
Oh, kayaknya
reputation
aku
as
harus
one of the
IMF ini
noisiest
nih. Ya.
corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Ih,
The ball has bounced loose now. Stood up well to him there. That's a sharp pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Eto. And that could set him on his way. Kunde wins the duel this time.
Yeah.
Cut short. Jim, which player is best equipped? Rafinha!
Bill. Nah. Rame banget di belakang ya dia. Gua DMF kali ini.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now the breakaway. Beckenbauer cuts it out.
Allah.
Williams. He is through. Can he put it away?
Halo Om Saka.
And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner.
Bill. Ini dia kalah.
A chance to go the other way.
Tadi bro.
It's going to be disappointing.
Nah, dapet. Os.
Too much on it, and that's the keepers.
Ada yang baru nih defense-nya. Kalau yang akun yang aku pakai mah, kalau ada yang baru.
Chance here to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Luis Suarez. Now it's Eto. Indonesia still without a single shot on target. Passes short and sharp. Eto puts his foot on the gas.
Ya ampun ditendang.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too
Anjir. Mana kita mau main bola nih?
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rodri. Cruyff. Now it's Eto. Eto will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Asem. Niat main kayaknya.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's gone for goal.
Gitu.
Cruyff. Luis Suarez. Tchouameni makes the interception.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Anjir. Sekarang banyak yang main 3 back, mana tidak pernah aku nemu orang main 3 back kan.
We are where we began. It's 0-0. He's gone for goal. Rui Costa. Rodri. It's Pirlo. Now it's Eto.
Udah bener
Well, he
itu
certainly
ya.
wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Made sure that's not getting through.
Loco dia.
Cleared without complication. Rui Costa.
Oh, lo ditendang terus.
But it has been a half
Dapat gol
largely of
satu, kita
crowds and
balas.
shabs. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal.
Apa sih
But it's
formasinya?
certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Just a quick announcement.
Any
it is
strong
now
opinions
time
on the
for our
first
special
half?
lottery.
Well, this has
Please
proved a
grab the
very
tickets to
frustrating
win
day
and
so
we'll
far,
get through the game.
especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective,
It's right.
Nah, kamu bro.
All right.
well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send
Sekarang
strength and
kita
courage
pada
to every one of his teammates from here.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Now it's Cruyff, and it's Cruyff. Cruyff. He's having a go.
Wah, nggak mau kotak ya.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Thuram.
Well, they've stamped some authority on
no.
things, but how much more authority can be
awesome.
generated?
Rodri, the man synonymous with solidity. Eto. So the team separated, just great hits! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Kalau sudah satu, dua, satu masuk. Masalahnya di kotak-kotak ini. Kotak-kotak, kita blunder dia ngesut. Nyebelin, tapi kalau udah satu gol tuh udah.
Substitution.
Mau dia main kotak-kotak mau dia main
Time in
apa?
for the first
Terserah.
substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And it's Eto.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
70,987.
Suarez receives it in a good position here. This might spell danger. Rui Costa! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pirlo. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. Rodri. That's a little off target. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Floated through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Luis Suarez.
Asem.
And that has been clubbed away. Pirlo. Cruyff. Oh, what a ball he's in here.
Wait. Aku pelanggar.
It's a free kick.
Anjir. Digebuk loh. Kita balas gebuk, kita pelanggaran. Hai.
And
Dah.
they're quick to get it back.
Pelanggaran.
It's Rui Costa. Now it's Eto. And the shot! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
The
keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Buset.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Saliba. And it's Maldini. Dembele.
Anjir.
Throw in. Rodri. Indonesia can consider themselves just about safe now. Rodri. Now Saliba. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Pirlo. Cruyff. And that has put paid to that. And it's Pirlo. Oh, and he's through the middle. Luis Suarez.
Ah,
Williams.
tak dong.
And it's time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Costa Curta.
Ah,
Beckenbauer.
gak usah. Kita main normal aja.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result.
Dan 9 poin. Instruction di subtaktik apa aja bang? Kasih defend di RBLB-nya. Ntar aku kasih dulu ya. Subtaktik itu seperti ini dan instruksinya itu defend di RBLB-nya. Udah sama counter target 1. Aku itu aja sih. Aku lama ya. Roof gacha booster dapat ball carry kemarin. Yang ini di akun ini. Wih, mantap. Pantas makin enak Roof ya. Drop dong. Ini Mbappe ini bagus banget guys. Mbappe, Gullit. Ini kartu-kartu lama tapi bagus-bagus anjir. Fungsi subtaktik. Subtaktik itu ibarat formasi kedua gitu loh. Formasi cadangan. Jadi misalkan kita buntu pakai ini, kita bisa switch formasi ke ini tanpa kita harus masuk ke game plan. Jadi tinggal kita pencet tahan atas atau tahan bawah. Nanti dia akan berubah switch mode ke formasi subtaktiknya. Best card Mbappe. Ini big time Mbappe nih yang dipakai sama lawan nih. Ini big time Mbappe dan masih dipakai sampai sekarang loh. Masih bagus sampai sekarang. Mbappe ini kencang banget ini. Besok Senin nih, keren guys, keren kayaknya. Rich Cut, wah Rich Cut anchor sih, keren. Rich Cut sama siapa tuh namanya? Jika Gullit, tapi kalau jadi ya nggak tahu sih jadi keluar apa enggak.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Always onto this.
Gelo, keras coy itunya.
He's there to get
Tangannya
rid.
coy.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's managed to get free. There's the hit.
Set.
He's done it.
Suarez.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, you've always got to have...
Can he put it away? Messi. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He is through here. He's had a hit.
Oh, it's die-hard
Ya
defense
elah,
and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Ronaldinho. Cruyff.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rummenigge. Quarter of an hour played. Nicely aimed pass. It is in a really good position out wide. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
100.000 dari Takanomelobe, pesan, bakar dulu om.
Siap omku, makasih banyak. Lancar selalu rezekinya om. Mudahkan, semoga dimudahkan semua urusannya, amin. Trik free kick dari samping yang lo ajarin gak corbet bang? Woi, udah di spam kah? Udah dicoba kah? Makasih. Tapi kalau orang yang paham, yang tahu maksudnya, pasti susah guys, pasti ditutup. Tapi dia ada dua opsi, kalian bisa ke pemain tengah yang di belakang orang yang deret itu, atau enggak kalian bisa main yang ujung, yang situ yang kayak biasa. Kasih Om Bani juga sudah mampir ke sini, guys. Yang baru bergabung, welcome to the stream. Makasih sudah datang ke stream ini. Jangan lupa di subscribe, jangan lupa dibantu like-nya juga, guys. Thank you. Boys, blurry eye, yes. Gue kirain Madrid semua. Warna. Dapat rezeki pagi.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Hai, diam ya guys.
There's the whistle. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's shifted, big chance!
Teman sendiri kocok.
Here's Suarez. That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to it. Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Dari.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Platini. He's in here. He's had a shot. He's
Bakar dulu ini, bakar.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. David Villa. Bellingham. Saliba. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Ya.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Oh, sinyalnya jelek banget itu.
Rodri. Mbappe.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get other...
Now the finish! Hernandez can get it clear. And here's Atto. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini cuts out the pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Eto.
Yes. Mantap.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the
Defense
place.
ini jelek banget pakai ini ya, pakai LBC.
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Biasaan pengen ngepres tuh.
Rodri with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Davids does really well to win the ball there. David Villa. Platini. Oh, that's well spotted. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. David Villa. It could be in here. David Villa! Now he wants to get in on the act here. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Platini. And it's Neymar. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
David Villa. Bellingham. Platini.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar. Neymar!
Dapat.
And more and more and more. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to
Win,
look very
guys.
simple. You know, I love watching football.
.69 poin. 69. Berapa match lagi ya? 7, 8 mungkin. 8 atau 7. 8 win lah. Sekarang ada pelatih yang 500 poin. Gasperini itu bisa LBC, bisa quick counter tuh. Bagus. Lalu Aldi. Ya. Siap, sama-sama Om Bani. Nah, ini kan Gasperi ini nih.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. As you can see, we've already... he's given it away. He's found that he's one-on-one. He's had a shot.
Jangan main-main di belakang
Well, talk
omku.
about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rice. And it's Neymar. And here's Suarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's good running with the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Neymar.
Allah.
Rice. Szoboszlai. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the runner. Neymar.
Ya. Makanya
Platini.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Suarez.
Wish.
He's dealt with that really well.
ada pelanggaran.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Szoboszlai, quality ball. And here's Eto. Pirlo. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Platini. Now it's Eto. Can he finish? That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Eto, and he's running through. Eto, given the lift of his goal. And here's Suarez. Eto, nice interception, well timed.
bawa squad cup hidup. Tahu aneh-aneh aja.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Alah.
Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Gak mau gerak. Anjir. Apa tuh?
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Suarez. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tunisia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Picked out brilliantly. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar, Eto, showing good feet. Tomiyasu. Indonesia are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Eto. No, that was never going to make it. Saliba. Half-time getting close now. And it's Eto.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Neymar hurtling down that right flank. Neymar. Szoboszlai. This might spell danger. He's beat Eto!
Ooh.
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Kawasaki Frontal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Indonesia leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. And the ball is out of play.
Ini kayaknya musuhnya orang Lombok. Lalu
Turan. Neymar. And it's Pirlo.
bener. Kok langsung
His positioning was spot on. And it's Neymar. Still just a single goal between the sides. Pirlo. Luis Suarez is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems...
It's Luis Suarez!
nah.
Time and again they are repelled. Neymar looking for the run. That's tidy. Chooses to go back. He's had a hit!
Attendance for this match was 28,997.
Corner number 2 then.
Ya,
And it's Neymar. And here's Suarez. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
There's the hit!
kena.
He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Kawasaki Frontal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Eto. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ya ampun, jauh
This time.
banget.
Saliba. And he's managed to get free. Szoboszlai. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Neymar. Rice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
75 minutes played. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Neymar going face to face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That's a goal! And it's
Masuk.
there! And the lead is extended still further. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar, well seen, saw that coming. That's a nicely measured pass. He's picked his way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. This is the time you need that pace.
2 added minutes has
And
been
That interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Eto. Oh, that's a key interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling.
Oh, udah mulai 7 dapatnya. Gila. Ini kalau nggak salah Lul ini. Kalau nggak Romi. Coba kita cek. Ini pro player nih guys, lawannya guys. Ini Romi guys. Kalau nggak salah ini pro player nih. Pagi Om Daniel. Setelah maintenance kemarin passing jadi ringan ya? Iya Om. Aku S6 setelah maintenance. Wih, mantap. Semoga kita nggak dibantai nih sama ini kalau dilihat dari informasinya ini Om Romi dan akunnya Ringo Ameyuri kalau nggak salah ya. Om Romi Hadi Widaya.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nedved finds himself offside.
Serem guys serangannya.
That has not gone well. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Gullit.
Semoga nggak
You
terbantai.
won't be happy with that one.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
Oh, this looks sharp. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pirlo. Lam gets over and intercepts. Cafu. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in.
Wah.
He had to make that, and he did make it.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. And a header! And it's come back out to him.
Alhamdulillah bisa gol.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Rodri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Lam. That's very neat. Nedved. Up he goes!
Buset, kalah ini.
Goal! And the lead
Serem,
lost
guys.
no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety.
Bisa.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. And he's away. Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Tries to get it clear. Well read. And the danger is averted. Cruyff. He's played him through.
Ya,
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Indonesia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
ya,
He's had a shot.
anjir, dapat lagi
And he
gulit.
hits the net.
Gak
They've done
gulit.
it. It was coming. They have their reward. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Ya,
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to...
Big chance.
anjir.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Banget
That's
refleks.
very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Shapes to shoot.
Ya Allah, nggak gol kalau
Get
aku
that
yang
clear. Passing nice and neat. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Cruyff. Lewis. Can he put it away?
asem.
Down, there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Cepat terus dia omrong.
Cafu.
Tapi Gak tahu ini siapa tapi ya.
Over the line.
Tapi kalau dilihat formasinya Romi nih,
And he's managed to gift
yang
it
juara
back.
Munchen, yang juara MU kemarin guys.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That pass isn't the best. Eto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that.
Ya,
Nice ball, and he's in here. And the shot!
untung.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And the pass is intercepted. It's a good run down the right. Suarez looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Cruyff.
Ah,
Cleared it out of harm's way. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd.
gila jago banget dia gerakin kiper, Cok.
The territorial state of play
Ampun.
with the half-time scoreline 2 goals to 1. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Ya diumpat lagi.
Rummenigge!
Itu dia seremnya guys. Asem.
And this is getting better and better.
Apa?
With a
Ai,
goal.
kena set piece
He would have
terus
been
ya.
advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat.
Gila
It's
ini
for
guys,
one.
orang jago ya, pro player. Aduh, kena.
Rodri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yeah, that does look a foul.
Berat gak, Bang?
Referee's given the
Aman.
free kick.
Oh, pro player nih, set piece-nya jago-jago nih.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Deftly away. Cruyff. That's good running with the ball. Oh, good ball. Great shot.
Kena.
It's in. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance.
Can he finish?
Asem.
He scored!
Oh,
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he
Kenapa aku nggak
executed
gerakin?
it smoothly.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And they're on him in a flash.
anjir, Gullit itu benar-benar
Rampant!
gak bisa ditangani Gullitnya
And the
anjir.
lead is extended still further.
Bisa neripas
Well, we've
lagi
seen
ya.
the hunger to win it back and the focus to
Kena
make it
terus
count.
sama
A very
kepalanya
tasty
itu.
combination.
Gila. Corner kena dia.
And he's got his second.
Epis kena dia juga. Asem.
Indonesia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Gullit.
Ya, kemana dia tuh?
That'll be a throw. Cafu into the box.
Gullit.
Punched
Memang Gullit whole player nih strong guys.
That's a little off target. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving
Aduh,
terrific.
kenapa sih?
Having that
Kurang.
sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Messi. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that could set him on his way. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, the ball's
Anjir,
coming finish.
gak pelanggaran juga, cok.
Eto at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Untung tapi itu lagi. Wah. Enggak.
Substitution on the field. Number 20. Eto.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Rui Costa.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Coming on the field.
Lam.
Number 21. Mbappe.
Oh, well played, well played.
Sini.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well struck.
Substitution taking place.
Kulit lagi kulit.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Indonesia have reclaimed it. That's going to go a long way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the shot!
Ya,
He has
gak
done it!
kena match up.
Calm, composed,
Santai,
confident.
ya.
What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Tries a shot!
Astaga.
And that is doing no harm at all.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And he goes cross-field.
Ya elah, kemana sih?
Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. Foot in. Platini. Now it's Neymar. This is promising. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar. Lam. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's Neymar. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and
Ay,
under the
nggak
cosh. That had to be
mau
spot
dia.
on, and it was.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's got away. Suarez stood his ground strongly. 5 minutes to add. And the counter is on. Mbappe. Izarazu is wide and looking to get onto this.
Lagi.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some,
Ente, guys,
unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Sakit pala.
Added time is up.
Anjir.
And there goes the
Ah.
whistle. Tunisia,
Jago banget
illustrating
ya.
perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so
Tepat
good for them
semua
to start
gerakin
with,
kipernya.
but as we have seen
Arah kipernya
so
tepat
many
terus.
times, they ended up
Dan pemain kita kalah terus sama itu Gullit. Astaga,
Now,
Gullit.
Jim, what are you thinking?
Indonesia desperate.
Gullit itu bagusnya itu dia dari kepala mantulin ke lawan, ke temennya, akurasinya itu bagus guys. Jadi akurasi penerima bolanya itu jadi naik. Mantap. Dari. Tapi mantap guys, dapat pencerahan dari pro player gitu guys. Set piece-nya anjir, set piece 2 kali kena. Ya elah, dedak net. Dedak net, mana dedak net. Nah. Ini Om Lutfi Rifai. Kita void ya sama Om Lutfi.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should
Keras
try
banget
telling this
guys
lot.
itu.
Without a doubt, it is the week's
Yang
most
tadi itu pro
eagerly
player tuh
awaited
yang
contest.
siapa?
A sporting
Bingung
event
Ami.
which has magnificent
Kalau nggak
scenery as
salah,
its backdrop.
itu Om Romi dah mak. Kalau nggak salah. Dari formasinya soalnya dia yang paling konsisten pakai 5 back.
Red and
Attack
black wherever you turn,
kiri kanan.
the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle and here we go.
Nah ini juga nih pro player guys. Ini temen Lutfi Rifai namanya. Dia juga lolos ke regional final. Bareng kemarin di Jakarta. Aku pengen balik ke quick counter, cuman kenapa ya? Masih ragu-ragu. Kita fokus ke 2000 pakai ini aja dulu, pakai LBC ya. Setelah itu kita belajar quick counter. Warna jika. lanjut. Gol AI namanya. Persat bukan? Double touch doang itu.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising. Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes. Tries a shot!
Alamak. Bener-bener.
Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Eto. Oh, just skips past his man. It's loose. Who's going to get there? Alessandro Costa Curta. He doesn't have what we call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power, and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Putar Dev bang. Wah, aku juga tadi kena bantai bang.
Well, it's characteristics like
Masih belajar juga nih bang.
his tenacity. He's now on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Mantap.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this.
Mari kita belajar bareng-bareng.
Al Nassr really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Al Nassr finding
Yang ini nih harus sabar sih. Patch lagi update yang ini nih harus lebih sabar. Kalau kita ngawur malah jadi satapan nih.
He's hit it long, but astray. Dink through. That's a and a shot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Providing an outlet on that flank. Now this could be a chance.
Ya ampun.
Schneider. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Neymar.
Malah.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Is somewhat less than ideal.
Al Nassr clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Platini. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Messi. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Rodri.
Ya, bukan ke situ.
The counter is on. Ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball. He's got the shot.
Astaga, naga.
Nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Al Nassr have reclaimed it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Messi. Eto, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Messi. Oh, that looks a foul.
Alah.
Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Here's found Eto!
Ih,
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
shoot.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's had it nicked away.
Apa sih?
He's away. Ruben. Now they're finished.
Aduh,
He has done it.
itu mah
They
aduh.
have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it will
Ah,
happen.
offside dong.
Real chance. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Ih, jelek banget, masa?
Pirlo. Neymar. Luis Suarez. Hits one.
Ya ampun.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Turns and goes back.
Ya Allah, gak dapat.
Neymar. Messi. A player who needs no introduction. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Steaming on goalwards.
Lagi dan
And the shot!
ah,
This is gone, that's a
benci aku
foul.
apa sih?
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. He was
Hit.
not concerned by that.
Ayolah, jangan ada salah-salahan aneh.
Rummenigge. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, can he get onto this? Neymar. This is promising.
Well, I'm not quite
Dang,
sure
dang,
he
dang,
needed to
dang,
hold up
dang.
play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that could set him on his way.
Ah,
And he's done it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Indonesia go into the lead.
Wah,
All red.
lagi.
Danger is averted. And there is the half-time whistle. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
And now, to all members of the
Caution
crowd,
certainly
I'd
not on
like
the
to
agenda
ask you
here
to join
from
me
both
in
sides.
wishing our
Well, we've had
birthday
plenty
boy
to
a
go on that
very
first half,
special
Peter, and
birthday.
it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Apa sih? Ah,
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side.
apa nih Sti?
Neymar. That looks a good ball through.
Ya, kenapa
He's
itu?
got away. Now can he find a finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, now here's an interesting
That was
matchup.
lovely, that.
Rodri gets across to intercept that.
Astagfirullahalazim. Rob, passing biasa loh. Masih kena.
Indonesia are looking to break
Oh,
at
lari.
pace. He's played him through. Now it's Eto. Oh, lovely. Oh, The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see
Ayo.
of him. Rodri,
Jangan dong.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Al Nassr clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Alisir kesalahan.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the
Al-
shape here, and he
Al-
wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Eto. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the hit! And yes, it's there! And he is just ripping it up! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And there was his third. Big chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rummenigge, he's through here. Schneider, oh, well played. Rodri,
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tunisia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Lewis. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Might be danger here. He's had a shot. It's in. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it.
Juang lagi. Empat strikernya. Uhui, uhui. Aduh, uhui.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find
Lagi
yourself.
bang.
We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Neymar. Pirlo. Opts to play it back.
Anjir, segitu. Ngopi atuh.
On the line here.
Sambil ngopi. Iya dong, Bang. Bentar. Bolanya nggak out. Salah aku.
And here's Thuram. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Spread it left. Nuno Mendes with the cross.
Asal.
Tries to get it clear.
Astagfirullah.
Mbappe!
Kebakar semangat aja dulu, Mang.
A real let-off.
Semangat dulu. Ih, bola ke situ.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola, as composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Neymar. Platini.
Ya,
Oh, that was never going to make it.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box. That speaks of little
ya
passion.
Allah, passing.
Nuno
Oh,
Mendes. And he welcomes it in. Anything noteworthy in the early part
Hari
of the match?
brother.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ya. Still oleh.
Oh, what has happened? And the shot!
That's just playing it safe
Enggak.
and simple.
Picked out brilliantly. Nice interception, well timed. Platini.
Ya, dihadang dia.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Marcus.
Rodri.
Ih,
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Neymar. Luis Suarez.
Eh,
And he's managed to get
anjir,
free.
nggak lihat bola aku.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar. And the shot! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Indonesia have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Woi,
Nicked it back promptly. Platini. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Mbappe!
some.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal
Lama
between them.
bener kamu
And the
pelatih.
score is 1-0. Daroon. Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Aims beyond the defence. Platini.
Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Gabriel deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. And the ball's a good one here. Guardiola. Kvaratskhelia. The message is clear. None shall pass. Eto'o. He's got away.
Bosan mata.
Oh, well played. Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. Pirlo. And here's Suarez. He's picked his way through. He's free. He's got the shot away. And yes, it's there. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Anjir.
That's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Indonesia sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Terlalu tinggi. Ya Allah, kenapa ini? Asam. Dapat win. Supaya jadi double touch spesial butuh skill apa aja? Butuh soul control sama flip flap. Dengan collar.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Just joining us, we are already underway. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Turns and goes back. And back to the keeper they go. Well,
Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
The way he
banjir.
picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hullet. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Maldini. Luis Suarez.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a key interception. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Platini. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Cafu concedes a free kick for that.
Kamera stadion white kayak bang. Enggak, ini dinamik white biasa.
Cafu is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
To Nielsen.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Pirlo. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Roberto Carlos. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Platini. Now it's Luis Suarez. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Tuh, lari kamu.
Neymar. They're urging him to shoot. Tchouameni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Luis Suarez. He's quick to get it clear again.
Enggak. Standar.
Rodri. Pull it with the foul.
Enggak ini, aku custom. Aduh.
Thuram. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Eto. Real great chance! And another try! Kola. And it's Neymar. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that. It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Aduh.
Neymar.
Yolah.
And here's Eto. Neymar.
Akhirnya yang kedua kali baru on goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And it's Luis Suarez.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar! And he's taking no chances there. Nice ball, and he's in. Real chance! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Pete.
Could be danger here. Referee's given a throw. Roberto Carlos. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Passes short and sharp. Eto. He's free, he has
Kok
got
dia
space.
flip-flap anjir.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Can he put
Ah,
it
so.
away? This possibly the last play of the half. He's had a shot.
Kena deh.
Rampant. Hot knife through buzzer. They have done it again.
Oke, dapat win. Susah main sudut sekarang ya. Balikan poin tuh. Oh, 1950 dulu. Jalan pelan. Gila, strong banget itu tadi. Itu tadi yang tadi kita lawan tuh pro player asal Kalsel itu, Om Andre. Dia wakilin MU besok di Jepang. Fearless Afridal. Kita ketemu cross platform terus ya.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations
Let's
rising.
go.
Evidently the crowd
Perjuangan
hoping
menuju
to
2000.
special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to.
Dah, kok diem nih?
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Cafu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Eto. Bit too much weight on the
Wih,
pass.
jangan sampai kakinya.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Belajar has got himself a free kick. Great position here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department.
Oh, he's been... And the finish!
Aduh, offside ya.
Mistake! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go
Harusnya
again.
biarin tadi ya.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Platini. And it's Forlan. Roberto Baggio. Rodri makes the interception. He cuts out the supply. Kubo. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, dia blitz. Oh my.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Roberto Carlos takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Makalele. Perez. And the shot!
Kipernya
Oh, the
jatuh.
ball's run loose here. That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. And here's Del Piero. Araujo wins the duel this time. Araujo.
Ngapain ini?
And it's Del Piero. Pirlo does well to get it back. And here's the chance to counter. Spread neatly. Luis Suarez. What a throw in.
Gitu kontrolnya bro.
Turan. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Itu ke Suarez loh, lurus.
Roberto Baggio. He's
Yeah.
found a way through. And here's Forlan.
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Neymar. Neymar is the guilty party there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Now it's Eto.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Perez. Kubo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Eto. And it's Luis Suarez. And And he's searching through. Driving through. Real chance!
Anjir.
He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. No way through, so back it comes.
Alah.
Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
In with the challenge.
2 minutes has been indicated.
He welcomes it in. Look at the space here. There's the hit. Marvellous goal.
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare.
And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Indonesia clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Indonesia head to the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the... Now the finish! Costa Curta did well to stay calm there. Kubo. Some good work on the right flank here. Now that's well seen too.
Alah.
And he's managed to get free. Big
Yes.
chance! Forlan!
Untung kita bener.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Luis Suarez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Roberto Baggio. And here's Forlan. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's a shade optimistic. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Luis Suarez is wide and looking to get onto this. Suarez making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Neymar. Team still separated by the game's only goal. It's run loose here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, he's onto this. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's had it. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Indonesia have their third corner. Bayern Munich are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least,
Yeah.
because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter
Ah,
attack, and
keras
that seems to be the plan. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pirlo. Rodri. In with a header! And the shots!
Anjir.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Corner number 4 coming up here. There's the shot!
Dah pelan banget, bos.
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Suarez.
Akhirnya.
Sticks it away. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Kita ganti.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Platini, number 23, Pirlo, number 17, Neymar,
Roberto Baggio.
number 20, Eto, coming on the
Oh,
field,
that was never going to make it.
number 19,
Ngeri banget.
number 14,
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
number 10, Johan
Bastoni cuts out the
number
pass.
21, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
David Villa. Alexander-Arnold. David Villa. Barella. And the counter is on. He's looking for the runner here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight.
Ya,
And he was alert to it. Perez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes
Keeper's
has
got
been
good distance
indicated.
on that. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff. Oh, great play. Alexander-Arnold. And that is it. The referee
Bang Dol, dulu
has
berapa
seen
jam
it.
dari latihan double tap sampai
Indonesia are
sampai lancar?
chirpy, cheerful and contented.
Bukan latihan
It was
ya,
a
lebih
comprehensive
tepatnya
display
itu
throughout, and
pam
their
terus aja.
tactician-in-chief can draw
Sambil
great
main nih, ya
satisfaction
udah
from it.
terus-terusan
Luis Suarez voted
sampai bisa mahir. Mau salah, mau bener, terus saja. Nanti kalian berasa kok timingnya itu dapat. Sekarang pun aku juga nggak lancar-lancar banget. Timing lagi, kita pelajarin timing lagi dan lain-lain lagi. Setiap ini lagi patch gameplay baru lagi, timingnya kan beda, pergerakan pemainnya beda lagi. Itu guys.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations.
Welcome guys yang baru bergabung, selamat datang. Stream ini jangan lupa bantu like-nya, bantu subscribe-nya, thank you. Apa-apaan ini? Ngerem dia tuh. Ada aja.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So a breakthrough already. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's one. He scored. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Masa mau
Well, if ever
lagi?
you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. That has certainly made things
pasti.
interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Woi, jangan ada pergerakan yang enggak pas.
Araujo gets across to intercept that. Nicely aimed pass. Platini plowing through. Great shot!
Kena.
Goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Indonesia take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is
Ah.
how coming.
Tuh, gimana gameplay bagus Bansos lawan Epic, sahabat lewatinnya. Gimana ya? Naikin start passingnya, bagusin passing, main sabar. Itu aja kuncinya di gameplay. Main sabar. Aku aja banyak lawan Bansos kesusahan kok. Yes. Harus sabar. Terus manfaatin kesalahan lawan.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Dia hadang gitu.
Through to the goalkeeper. Pedri.
Ini lebih ke sabar, cari peluang.
Closely contested affair.
Lihat kan lawanku nggak bagus-bagus banget, tapi mainnya efektif gitu.
Pirlo. Luis Suarez.
Oh, really well played.
Eto. Oh, nicely intercepted. Here's Rodri. Neymar, a player who needs no
Mau ke knock
introduction.
on.
Ball's gone astray.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No luck with that dink over the top. Maldini. Pirlo. Passing nice and neat. Neymar driving forwards, looking for options for movement. Rodri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now the finish!
Anjir, bisa.
Pedri. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Kulit di tangan pro player gila
Well, that's a
jutaan
booking.
yang
Always
asli.
looked it.
Dan itu kayak ku bilang Ham kemarin, set piece. Aku 2 kali kena gol set piece loh. Gila, set piece-nya itu banyak banget triknya. Dua kali aku kena set piece dan itu mantul ke gulit, dari gulit umpan ke striker lain. Begitu, dari dulu sih begitu tuh mainnya.
He's got away.
Astaga, tinggal jangan terlalu dalam lah bro.
Can he spark a counter here? Well, see, Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's well spotted. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Player tubes, trik set piece-nya banyak.
Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. The pass is intercepted.
Dan lihat gerakin kipernya tadi bagus banget kan. Ada celah, cok.
Yeah, that's top
Baca
defending and
semua.
preventing him turning, which can open up many
6 save
possibilities.
tuh, baca semua. Dia tahu semua aku mau kemana.
Neymar, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super ball. Caught offside that time.
Menurutku game ini dev paling penting. Dev kita bagus minimal nggak kebobolan, bener. Jangan ada kesalahan aja. Kesalahan passing dari belakang tuh.
Petri. Now that's well seen too.
Aku sering ngasih tahu orang, tapi kadang aku juga masih terbiasa dengan
It's
yang
Luis Suarez.
punya.
Great defending, strong and determined. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sering banget aku kebobolan tuh karena kesalahan sendiri terus.
And it's Pirlo. And the ball's a good one here. And here's Platini. And the first half is done.
Pasti jadi target man, pemantul. Iya, itu dia. Dia punya dribble, dia punya speed, dan pentingnya itu satu, visionary pass.
So we reach the halfway point.
Kulit visionary pass. Jadi pas dia nge-rebound itu, yang nerima bola itu akurasinya naik, guys.
Potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Indonesia head into the halftime
Kamu tinggal buang bola ke depan, jangan khawatir buat ini. Nah, kalau ini aku mau buang bola ke siapa? Nggak ada. Sedangkan striker yang punya tinggi lumayan di sini nggak ada. Adanya Collar, tapi kan Collar tahu sendiri dia pure target man. Dan ini aku udah settingnya bukan setting heading, aku settingnya darat sama defense nih. Kemarin ini aku setting heading, jumpingnya bisa 99. Tapi stat defense-nya nggak terlalu gede. Lawan Gulit dimakan terus sama ini. Apalagi ini nggak ada, ini nih masalah tadi nih. Ini bola atasnya jelek banget. Pasang Yamal bang, ntar ya.
There's the start of the second half.
Kita harus minimalisir kesalahan.
Saliba.
Nah, orang yang defend kayak gini susah nih. Udah pancing aja pelan-pelan.
Nice sequence of passes this. It's Eto!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Eto is offering a right smile
Sedin
there.
tuh Ham, kayaknya Ham. Gulit.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Has a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Nantilah setelah selesai akun ini kita coba push pakai bansos ya.
But from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Push pakai bansos.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Sus.
Pedri.
Nah, lawan orang yang bagus defense-nya kayak gini nih, hati-hati kalau kebobolan karena kesalahan kita pusing.
Araujo
Karena
attempts a clearance.
golnya nanti.
A real chance if he can get through.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Masa.
The type of move to
Tuh,
please any
astaga,
coach.
nggak ada yang
Had a shot.
anjir banget.
Lingered over it and the chance to counter had gone.
Davids cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Kami yang aku aja nggak punya akun, guys.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Eto just eases him off the ball. Messi. Pedri. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Luis Suarez. Oh, important interception. Griezmann. Shot could be on. Shot a goal. He scores.
Keluar lawannya.
And this is getting better and
Halo Bang Arafah.
Well, we've seen the
Bang
hunger to win it
Arafah,
back and the
welcome.
focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Oh enggak.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Apa dia?
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Ruben Dias. Griezmann. Mbappe.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Shapes to shoot.
Ya,
It's in. And they
Come on.
are dragging it back. Game on again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
We have got ourselves a game.
kok bisa balik
It's set
badan
to
ke
come back
sana?
here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just...
He's had a shot.
Astaga.
Good
Lama
run,
banget
lovely
animasi
take,
shoot.
but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Inilah. Cek.
So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Eto. Shot a goal!
Ya.
Oh, what has happened here? He's got the shot away! It's there! That was a given. It always was.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Lupa ganti pemain.
And it's Neymar. Very nicely done. Out of play for a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So,
dorsal
time
10,
for changes on
Messi.
both sides, actually.
El dorsal 8, Griezmann. El dorsal 77. Serán sustituidos por
He skips past his man.
el dorsal 18. El dorsal
Rui Costa.
20. Cambio de jugadores.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Maldini. He's gone for goal! And that would have won it.
Rui Costa just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, Vinicius Junior, played into space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Masa iya kalah tuh.
Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Offside dong.
And the
Apa
assistant
sih?
referee rightly gives him offside.
Ronaldinho bagus. Bagus, guys.
Nice physical challenge. Vinicius Junior. Rui Costa. Works it
Yeah.
forward.
Nah, dia.
Aims beyond the defence. Rui Costa. And it's Snyder. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will.
Lagi menuju 1950. Sekarang pasnya susah ya. Ya susah-susah begitu. Susah-susah gampang. Apa emang harus pakai semua? Aduh. Ah, udah aku coba sebatas di konsol nggak enak. Konsol nggak enak, guys. Sama. Ampun Bang Doh. Oh, Om Dudaye, Om Faisal, astaga. Ngepush terus Om Faisal. Om Faisal mau main apa void? Void apa main, bukan poin Bang. Void apa main. Anjir, poin. Void itu laga nggak dihitung. Kalau main ya main. Kalau mau void, AFK di sini sampai menit 9, gak usah pencet apa-apa.
Well, there's no
Okay.
doubt that this is a game which holds a special
Yeah.
place in the minds of the footballing
Om
fans
Faisal
of
juga
the
jago
world.
kok.
Expectations
Itu aja
rising,
rank 700
evidently
sudah kan.
the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Luis Suarez has a goal! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
AZ finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Costa Curta going full tilt down the left, looking for the run, and here's Platini. Big chance!
Anjir, keren
He
banget.
has done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Trek trok,
Yeah,
gol.
and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
AZ, oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's oh, what has happened here?
Wih,
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Eto. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice physical challenge. He's going to be disappointed with that. Chance here to counter. Chips it through. He's in a great position. He's got the shot away. He scores. And they're back in front. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Lahm makes the interception. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Can he put it away? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Platini actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Haaland. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
kurang versus Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
30 minutes gone. Costa Curta. Played back in. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Neymar. Good driving run. Neymar. Oh, that was vital.
Anjir nggak.
Lahm. AZ upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And the counter is on. And here's Haaland. Platini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a sharp pass. He is through here. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Eto.
Ya kena palanya.
Lam. Messi. Shapes to shoot.
Anjir.
He's got a goal.
Shoot dari si.
Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Alah.
And the first
Wah,
one is
ngeri
done.
banget.
Tunisia playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Ampun harus. Yoi, harus buat dulu, bro. Biar seru. Jangan lupa sempat dulu biar relax kita.
RZ get the second half started. Alcantara for Messi. Alcantara, and he goes cross field, and it's Iniesta. Platini just eases him off the ball. Can he get onto this? Suarez picks it up out wide. Shifted upfield. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. So what can they make of this? Now it's Haaland. Iniesta. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's through here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish?
Yeah.
It's in! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Tunisia go into the lead. That has been slung wide. Shot could be on. And the finish!
Kesini dulu dong.
Indonesia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Rummenigge. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Anjir.
Break would certainly help their
There's the shot!
Asem, kenapa dia buang ke situ?
Second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing
Masa
with it.
clearance begitu.
Well, number two then. And he's taking no chances there. Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. Well, played right into his path. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Neymar. Haaland. Messi. And Ambrosini. RZ looking to pass their way through. Nicely weighted ball. No, that was never going to make it. Rummenigge. RZ do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Eto. He's got away. Quality ball. RZ are looking to break at pace. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Luis Suarez. Pirlo. Rodri, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Neymar. Eto. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Platini pinches it off him.
AZ really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pirlo wins the duel this time. That is lovely. Oh, it's Pirlo.
Ah, kok gitu.
Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ya Allah, kenceng banget.
Promise, but will it really prove productive?
Substitutions taking place.
Kan kita capek nih. Aduh, Bang.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Lahm. Into the last 5 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ya, how?
Get a throw in. Lahm. And it's lofted through here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Indonesia probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And he was alert to it.
Ya.
Cruyff with the foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rummenigge. Now it's Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. Alcantara. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. That's that,
Okay.
the end.
Easy.
Indonesia proudly puff out their chests
Sige,
in
Bang
victory.
Faisal.
They
Wih,
know that was a
mantap
battle.
banget
They
poin.
know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are...
Tipis, hoki aja, hoki. Udah 19.53 guys. Nah, ini udah jam setengah 1 juga. Tinggal 47 poin lagi target kita. Aduh. Kita cek hari ini kita berapa win. Tanggal 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Kita ada 13 win, 1 lose. Dari tadi pagi sampai siang ini 13 win, 1 lose. Lose-nya itu sama ini. Ini itu kalau nggak salah Om Romi ya ini ya. Romi Hadiwijaya ini. Pro player. Kita kena gulit terus anjir, gila itu. Ambrosini, wih Ambrosini tuh bagus banget loh. Nih ya, lihat ya. Tadi malam aku racik Ambrosini. Ambrosini, aku kirain Albertini yang aku racik tadi malam. Nih, Albertini ini bagus banget loh untuk dipakai. Ambrosini, coba aku cari Ambrosini. Bener nggak tulisannya? Massimo Ambrosini. Ya skillnya apa sih ini? Box to box, enak dibuat jadi apa nih? MF. Aduh, passingnya banget ya. Ambrosini mau dibuat jadi apa? DMF. Tuh passing cukup lah berarti. Bagus sih. Tapi ini boosternya apa? Kamu pakai boosternya apa, Om Faisal? Yang punya Albertini tuh bagus guys. Coba tuh. Duel. Kalau kontrol sih butuh. Poin mau dibawa mana satu? Satu poin. Apa agresinya diturunin ya? Bisa diotak-atik sih, mungkin seperti ini ya. Nanti misalkan nggak speednya beri turunin, bisa dipindah ke dribble, naikin dribble, bisa turunin speed, naikin dribble. Nah inilah bayangannya aja nih, bisa dicoba dulu. Kalau racikan begini gimana, kalau speednya diturunin dikit, turunin 1, pindah ke dribble biar hijau semua juga gimana gitu. Nanti dicoba aja Om Faisal. Kalau aku pribadi mungkin akan seperti ini. Beckenbauer yang mana? Yang baru, Om Saka. Yang baru ini ya. Boosternya apa? Booster yang ready apa? Yang kamu pakai? Belum ada. Kita coba dulu, kita lihat. Gede banget anjir. Passing bagus. Ini pure DMF kan, mau dibuat DMF kan? Well, nah kalau well bisa. Well begini. Ntar di anu aja ya, di apa namanya, dimundurin aja ya videonya ya. Kita coba-coba nih, terserah mau coba yang mana nih. Duel nih begini, terus kita coba hard worker. Nah, hard worker begini, ini hard worker quality. Juga begini bagus. Down lagi. Shutdown mirip-mirip sama itu, mirip sama defense. Dan fantasista speednya di angka 90, tapi bisa diakalin pakai pelatih Amorim atau enggak si Inzaghi, ini bisa nih nambah speed. Assist defense aku lebih, kalau untuk yang DMF ini lebih suka ke skill defense ya. Ding well shutdown nih bagus nih, enak dia, bagus, punya physical kontak, bisa loncat, bisa lari, dan bagus. Ini bisa dinaikin nih dribblenya tuh, akselerasinya juga bagus ini. Masih shutdown lumayan lah, cuman itu sih nggak terlalu gede ya, cuman dia udah bagus kok. Oke, itu aja guys, itu dulu untuk sekarang. Ya lumayan lah hasil dari tadi pagi kita ngepost, berarti udah dapat sekitar 100 poin mungkin kalau nggak salah. Kita 13 win 1 lose, kita dapat 14 match ini pagi ini sampai jam sekarang nih, berapa jam ya ini ya, kita main itu hampir 4 jam lah. Hampir 4 jam kita dapat 14 match dengan statistik 13 win 1 draw, 13 win 1 lose. Oke lah. Oke guys, thank you semuanya. Jangan lupa yang belum like, yang belum subscribe, bantu subscribe-nya, bantu like-nya, Dan teman-teman yang mau traktir kopi bisa tuh, ada link di pin. Semoga teman-teman murah rezeki selalu, lancar terus semua urusannya, dimudahkan semua urusannya. Jangan lupa mampir lagi nanti live-ku, insya Allah akan live lagi nanti. Kalau nggak capek kita akan lanjut lagi live nanti, insya Allah mungkin siang atau sore atau nggak malam. Oke guys, see you next stream guys, bye bye, thank you, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.